and Nomi here again. I just wanted to, I was reviewing my intro, and I realized I talked very little bit about everything else that I talk about on this channel. So, this is Carrie and Nomi with intro number 2 for all my new subscribers and people who need a refresher. Anyway, what else do I talk about? Give me a second. The music's a little distracting. Let's see. I'm coming undone. Okay, so anyway, this is what I talk about, obviously the mental health aspect. We also talk about, I also talk about, cerebral palsy, which is something that I'm afflicted with, but that's okay. I've lived with it all my life, so I'm open to, talking about it. Cerebral palsy is a, neurological, damage that happens either during birth, the birthing process, or shortly after, or having a seizure within the womb. Anyway, so for me, they believe that the cord was tied around my neck. Well, you know, when I came through the channel, it got just tighter around my neck, and they didn't realize it. So anyway, so that's what they think happened to me, but they're not quite sure because obviously I was adopted, and they're just going off what they had on record. And anyway, so that's how I got cerebral palsy. Everybody has different degrees of cerebral palsy. I have cerebral palsy of the left side, and I have a mild case of cerebral palsy. Which means I'm not in a wheelchair. I can walk, run, dance, jump, you know, do everything, you know, that other people can do. So my cerebral palsy doesn't really affect me that greatly. If with my motion, range of motion, it doesn't affect me there. But anyway, I have apraxia, which is a speech issue which happens. It can correlate with cerebral palsy, and it can be its own diagnosis, but it happens to correlate with my cerebral palsy. So anyway, that just means that it takes the average person like 2 to 3 seconds, I guess, to come up with something to say, whereas it takes me about 6 to 10 seconds. So it takes me longer to form sentences and to get my idea out there. So anyway, so that's that. I also talk about adoption on this page. I also talk about other types of, let's see, I talk about international adoptions, national adoptions, closed adoptions, open adoptions, my thoughts on all of the above, and things of that nature. I also talk about, I'm trying to think of other things, and sometimes I just talk about random stuff that's happening in my daily life. So, you know, you get it all here at Carrie Ann Nomi's little YouTube page. Anyway, so that's that. Sorry I didn't get on my other points across, but I do talk about a wide variety of subjects here, and I'm always open to questions or comments that you may have of me, and I will do my best to answer the questions as well as I can. Anyway, so you can just ask them here, or if you'd rather be anonymous, you can ask me in my email. I generally will answer a question without referring to it being a question if it's an email situation. So anyway, so yeah. I also suffer from post-traumatic stress disorder, which is PTSD, and I have some, you know, I've had very, you know, traumatic experiences here and there, and so I've cope the best I could, but obviously, you know, some situations, it doesn't matter how much you
in Columbia Heights.
Anyway, it doesn't matter how much you prepare for something like this. You just can't, sometimes you just mentally can't get over situations. But you cope. Your body allows you to cope the way that it copes. Anyway, so, anywho, there's a lot of, anyway, sometimes I have to review videos that I do because I don't remember what I say in them. I know I did a video, but I don't know the context or content there is in there, so I have to review so I don't repeat myself and stuff like that. But anyway, my name is Carrie Ann Nomi. What else can I let you know? I told you guys that I'm Colombian. I told you that I was married. I told you I had kids. What else can I tell you about myself? There's not much else. I do talk about the school districts and, and things like that. So anyway, I don't know what else to talk about. And this music is really distracting me, so I'm going to quickly just pan over here and switch it because it's really, I need a little bit more relaxing music here. I happen to be sitting at my church building because I'm a little early for church, which is really sort of surprising for me because I'm hardly ever early for church. I'm usually the last to arrive and the first to leave. Or the last to arrive and the last to leave here, but anyway. So just trying to find a peaceful, here we go, that's peaceful enough. Okay, so anyway, what else? I think I've told you guys we just bought a house and stuff, and I think I gave you a tour, in fact, too, in one of my videos. But anyway, so I bought some cubby things for my children so that they could put their toys away in their room without it being scattered all over the floor and stuff. So I did that, and then I've never had a dresser drawer. Actually, I have when I was a kid, but not as an adult. So I bought myself, I splurged and bought myself a dresser drawer. A dresser that, I don't know what they're called, but anyway, so dresser drawers. And I bought my son's dresser drawers, and so, we didn't really have room in the apartments for that kind of stuff, that kind of furniture, so I never bought it. But now I do, so I'm going to, so yeah. So I'll show you that once they get delivered, but don't have that to show you right now. What else did I do? I cleaned out my car recently, which, in the middle of winter was probably not the smartest idea in the world, but I had to clean it out because, I don't know, I think I might be a little OCD. Anyway, I'll explain that. I don't have an official diagnosis of OCD, but I've gotten confirmations of that people think I might have OCD, professionals, people. So anyway, my OCD is like, when I brush my teeth, I have to have a certain amount of strokes before I can move on to the next section. It's very rigid, and same with my hair and my, just my, grooming habits are very ritual, and I don't feel clean unless I do it exactly the way that I'm supposed to do it. Anyway, so, what else? Try to think. I want to let you guys know, I found my wedding ring. I wasn't quite sure if I mentioned it here, but I had lost my wedding ring a while back, and I couldn't find it. That was part of the reason I cleaned my car, was I couldn't find my wedding ring. So anyway, I found it, and apparently I went to the jeweler's to get it resized, and the girl said, "Oh, this is a size 7." And I said, "Oh, okay." And I said, "But what size am I now? Because it keeps falling off." And anyway, she sizes me at a 6 ring size. So anyway, so I said, "Oh, that would explain why, I kept, we kept falling off and stuff like that." And so she said, "Yeah, so let's resize it." And so I did that, and we resized my ring, and I just got it back from the jeweler's, and I want to show you it, actually. So, hold on. I gotta take off my glove. In Minnesota, you learn how to layer. That's like Minnesota 101 here. Okay. So I found these gloves. Anyway, there are 2 gloves in one. So see? Anyway, I don't know if you can see, but anyway. So here's my ring. It's just like my old ring, just a smaller size. Oh, and I got my nails done on both sides, but my hands are cold. But yeah, I got my nails done at a professional nail place, and yeah, so that's that. I'm very happy. So I'm glad that 2011's here. I hope that, like I said before, that you have a great 2011. As always, this is Carrie Ann Nurmi. I'm going to sign off here because I have to get in the church building, or else I will be late. So, toodaloo, and have a great day. Bye-bye. Hello, everyone. It's Carrie Ann Nurmi, just checking in. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know it's Tuesday, and it's been a very busy week so far. It's the beginning of the month, and the beginning of the month always means lots of meetings. And I'm very involved in my children's educational experience, and so I'm involved with a lot of committees and such in the school district, and also within the county we live in. So with that said, I have lots of meetings at the beginning of the month. I'm sorry. And with that, I totally spaced out on a support group meeting I was supposed to be leading. But luckily, I have a co-chair, and we co-chair together, so neither of us are above one another, which made both of us very comfortable. Neither of us wanted to be above one another, so it worked out. So anyway, she was able to pick up the slack where I just totally space cadetted out. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about memory problems. Sometimes with dual diagnosis and stuff like that, you're not quite sure where your memory loss is coming from, like as far as like which diagnosis. But I have 5 date book. Well, 1 in my house and 1. Well, okay. I went from 5 last year to 2 this year because I just really, that didn't work. So anyway, so I have 1 in my house and 1 with me.